The year is 2025. Bitcoin, the world's first cryptocurrency, has come a long way. It has weathered storms and emerged stronger. But what does the future hold? Will Bitcoin boom or bust in the coming year? Predicting the price of any asset is, well, a complex task. Bitcoin is no exception. Its price is driven by a multitude of factors. These include market sentiment, technological advancements, and global economic conditions. Despite the uncertainty, one thing is clear. Bitcoin is here to stay. Its decentralized nature and limited supply make it a compelling asset. This is true for both individuals and institutions. In this exploration, we'll delve into the factors that could influence Bitcoin's price in 2025. We'll examine historical trends, analyze expert opinions, and consider potential scenarios. Our goal is to paint a picture of what the future might hold for this revolutionary technology. To understand where Bitcoin might be headed, it's essential to look back at where it's been. Bitcoin's price history is a roller coaster of dizzying highs and stomach-churning lows. Remember 2017? Bitcoin's price skyrocketed, reaching an all-time high of almost $20,000. This was followed by a sharp correction in 2018. The price plummeted, leaving many wondering if Bitcoin's time had passed. However, Bitcoin has a habit of proving skeptics wrong. It has rebounded time and time again. Each cycle brings new highs and lows. But the overall trend has been upward. This historical volatility is partly due to Bitcoin's novelty. It's a new asset class. As such, it's still finding its footing in the global financial system. Bitcoin's price is also influenced by its unique supply mechanism. Every 4 years, the rate at which new Bitcoins are created is cut in half. This event is known as the halving. The next halving is predicted to occur in 2024. Historically, halving events have preceded periods of significant price appreciation. This is because the reduced supply puts upward pressure on the price. Some analysts believe that the 2024 halving could be a catalyst for another bull run. They argue that the combination of limited supply and growing demand could drive the price to new all-time highs. However, it's important to note that past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. The halving is just one factor among many that will influence Bitcoin's price in 2025. Predicting the future is a fool's errand, as the saying goes. Yet that doesn't stop people from trying. Numerous analysts and industry experts have offered their predictions for Bitcoin's price in 2025. Some are bullish, predicting prices well into the six figures. They cite Bitcoin's growing adoption, limited supply, and potential as a hedge against inflation. Others are more cautious, forecasting a period of consolidation or even a correction. For instance, renowned investor Cathie Wood of ARK Invest believes Bitcoin could reach $1 million by 2030. This implies a significant surge in the next few years. Meanwhile, JP Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon has been a vocal critic, calling Bitcoin a fraud. It's essential to approach these predictions with a healthy dose of skepticism. The truth is, no one knows for sure what the future holds for Bitcoin's price. Section 5, Regulatory Wins, a Blessing or a Curse. Regulation is often seen as a double-edged sword for Bitcoin. On the one hand, clear and consistent regulations could foster greater institutional adoption. This would bring legitimacy and stability to the market. On the other hand, heavy-handed regulations could stifle innovation and hinder growth. Governments around the world are grappling with how to regulate cryptocurrencies. Their decisions will have a significant impact on Bitcoin's future. Some countries, like El Salvador, have embraced Bitcoin. They have made it legal tender. Others, like China, have taken a more restrictive approach. They have cracked down on Bitcoin mining and trading. The regulatory landscape is constantly evolving. Investors and traders need to stay informed about developments in this area. They should be prepared to adapt to changing circumstances. Section 7. Macroeconomic currents. Navigating global uncertainty. The global economy is facing a multitude of challenges. These include rising inflation, geopolitical instability, and supply chain disruptions. These macroeconomic factors can have a significant impact on the price of Bitcoin. Some investors view Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation. They argue that its limited supply makes it a more reliable store of value than fiat currencies. When central banks print more money, the purchasing power of fiat currencies declines. Bitcoin, on the other hand, is immune to this type of manipulation. Others see Bitcoin as a risk-on asset. Its price tends to rise when investors are feeling optimistic about the economy. Conversely, it tends to fall during times of uncertainty or fear. Navigating these macroeconomic currents can be tricky. Investors need to carefully consider the potential risks and rewards before making any investment decisions. Section 8. Bitcoin's value proposition, a safe haven asset. One of the most compelling arguments for Bitcoin is its potential as a safe haven asset. A safe haven asset is an investment that is expected to retain or increase in value during times of market turmoil. Gold has traditionally been viewed as the ultimate safe haven asset. However, Bitcoin is challenging gold's dominance. This is because Bitcoin shares many of the same characteristics as gold. It is scarce, durable, and portable. In addition, Bitcoin offers several advantages over gold. It is easier to store and transport. It is also more divisible, making it suitable for both small and large transactions. As more investors recognize Bitcoin's potential as a safe haven asset, its price could continue to rise. This is especially true in an increasingly uncertain world. Section 9. The rise of institutional investment. In the early days, Bitcoin was primarily the domain of retail investors and tech enthusiasts. However, that has changed in recent years. Institutional investors, such as hedge funds, asset managers, and even publicly traded companies, are increasingly adding Bitcoin to their portfolios. This institutional adoption is a major vote of confidence in Bitcoin. It brings with it a flood of new capital, which can help to drive up the price. For example, MicroStrategy, a business intelligence firm, has invested billions of dollars in Bitcoin. Tesla, the electric car manufacturer, also made headlines when it announced a $1.5 billion investment in Bitcoin. As more institutions jump on the Bitcoin bandwagon, the price could continue to climb. Section 10. The power of the network effect. Bitcoin benefits from the network effect. The network effect is the phenomenon whereby a good or service becomes more valuable as more people use it. The more people use Bitcoin, the more valuable it becomes. This is because a larger network makes Bitcoin more useful and attractive to both merchants and consumers. This positive feedback loop could lead to exponential growth in the future. As more people adopt Bitcoin, its price could continue to rise. This network effect is evident in the growth of the Bitcoin ecosystem. There are now thousands of businesses that accept Bitcoin as payment. There are also numerous exchanges, wallets, and other services that make it easy to buy, sell, and use Bitcoin. Section 11. Embracing the future. Bitcoin's potential unfolds. Predicting the future is always a risky proposition. However, one thing is clear. Bitcoin is a transformative technology with the potential to change the world. Whether Bitcoin booms or busts in 2025 is anyone's guess. However, the long-term outlook for Bitcoin remains positive. Its decentralized nature, limited supply, and growing adoption make it a compelling investment opportunity. As we look ahead, it's important to remember that Bitcoin is still in its early stages of development. Like any new technology, it will likely experience its share of volatility and challenges along the way. However, for those who believe in the power of decentralization and the potential of sound money, Bitcoin offers a glimpse into a brighter future. A future where individuals are empowered, financial systems are more inclusive, and the possibilities are limitless.